boys and girls. Greetings, boys and girls. This is Mr. M, coming to you live from Studio 1A in Montañosville. Just wanted to touch base with you and see how you all are doing. And wanted to go ahead and follow up on some lessons that we had last week and the week before. We've been talking about, of course, we do our basic facts, and that's what we'll start with this morning. Take a look at it. And quickly, hold on just a second. For today, we'll start with our basic facts. Be sure to get your notebook out. Number it 1 through 2. We're going to phase right into our review regarding area and perimeter. We'll be talking about area and perimeter, revisiting that. And that was week before last. And then we'll be revisiting last week's lesson, which was a review on circumference, diameter, and radius. Then lastly, I have a few challenges for you. I have an exit test for you to complete down here at the bottom. And it's actually more of just an informal assessment to do for Mr. M, okay? Be sure to post your assignments, the ones you do today, your basic facts, and these 3 questions down below for your exiting. To post them at, let me give you the Class Dojo, Class Story. Be sure to post them there at Class Dojo, Class Story. And be sure also to acknowledge any and all questions through your portfolio. That's where we take our own notes. And in this case, if you're annotating in your notebook, wonderful. That's what I want you to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Basic facts. Number your paper 1 through 20, and we'll go ahead and get started. Let me get my basic facts out. All right. I do have my basic facts notebook out here. And my granddaughter has she's been assisting me here, but I think she's been assisting me by utilizing my book paper to do her artwork on it. So if I just put some artwork, be sure to applaud, because she's coming in and out every once in a while. I always tell her how wonderful her artwork is. I tell her that it's just fantastic. And so, you know, I got to be a good grandpa and let her know how well she's doing. All right, here we go. All right. I'm just going to put on my spectacles here. I'm a spectacle as it is, but let me just put these on for you. All right, number 1, 5 times 8. 5 times 8. Number 1 is 5 times 8. Basic facts. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe. More importantly, I hope you're thinking healthy thoughts and continue to do so, okay? Number 2, 8 times 2. 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is number 2. Number 3, 3 times 8. 3 times 8. Number 4, 8 times 9. 8 times 9. Number 4 is 8 times 9. Remember, you don't have to write the equation out. All you really have to do is just post your answer, okay, to your paper. Once you do that, then that's evidence that you've completed your basic facts 1 through 20. As you know, today is Wednesday, bonus day, so you will have a bonus problem, okay? Number 5, 8 times 1 times 2. It's a 2-stepper. 8 times 1 times 2. I'll give you a little extra time to solve that. Once again, 8 times 1 times 2. All right, number 6, 3 times 3. Number 6, 3 times 3. Number 7, 3 times 4. 3 times 4. Number 7, 3 times 4. 3 times 4. Hope you're doing well on your animal reports. I'm looking forward to hearing some more about your animals. I did get a chance to read Dominic's report on lions, and I want you to continue to add to that. Dominic, if you get this message, be sure to continue to add to your report as you go along, okay? Do so in your class dojo. You can always add another page to your class story. You can also read it out loud to me. Instead of having to post it, you can read the entire thing to me, okay? By just going into your I would go to class story, but I go into your portfolio and recording it there, okay? And you can also post all your class notes there, all your research notes there. There's so many different things you can do, messaging that you can do, posting that you can do through Class Dojo, and of course, Class Story, you can do the recording. There's even opportunities there to do messaging, as well as posting, as well as your own video on Class Story, your own record there, recording there. And also, I mean, there's just lots of things you can do there as well, okay? And you'll see that I have attached files there. And so if I can attach files there, you can certainly attach files there. In fact, there'll be a file there today with some additional math for you. And you just pull down the file, and it's fun math. And you just pull it down and do it and have fun doing it, okay? And then just post your answers to it, and that's it. We were on number 7. 7 was 3 times 4. 3 times 4. Number 8 is 3 times 7. 3 times 7 is number 8. 3 times 7. If you didn't get 6, we had 3 times 3 for 6. For 7, 3 times 4. For number 8, 3 times 7. Okay, that's where we're at. 3 times 7. Number 9, 3 times 10. 3 times 10. Number 9 is 3 times 10. Number 10 is a two-stepper. Three times 12 times 2. 3 times 12 times 2. I'll give you a little extra time to work on that one, okay? 3 times 12 times 2. All right, number 11, 7 times 2. Number 11, 7 times 2. Number 12, 7 times 7. 7 times 7. Number 13, 8 times 7. 8 times 7. Number 14, 7 times 9. 7 times 9. I think I already told you this one at one time, right? I told you, why does the number 7 hate the number 9 or the number 8? Because, well, no, I blew it. You know why the number 9 hates the number 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Get it? Number 15, two-stepper. 7 times 3 times 0. 7 times 3 times 0. Number 16. We'll be doing our 6s. 6 times 6. 6 times 6. Number 17. 6 times 5. 6 times 5. Number 18, 6 times 7. 6 times 7. Number 19, 6 times 1. And I'll give you a hint. It isn't 1. Number 19, 6 times 1. Number 20, 6 times 12. 6 times 12. And last but not least is your bonus. And our bonus for today is 4 to the second times 2 to the second times 1. One more time. 4 to the second times 2 to the second times 1. Okay? Then of course tomorrow's review day, so we'll be grading this tomorrow. Okay, so write down your answers one more time. Bonus: 4 times second times 2 to the second times 1. Always remember, when we're working with exponents, you're raising that number to itself by the number of the exponent. So if it's 2, you're raising the number 4 twice. 4 times 4. Okay. Last time for the bonus: 4 to the second times 2 to the second times 1. Good job. I hope you did well on your basic facts. Mr. M will have this ready to go tomorrow for review. This is for today, 429. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. It's going to be right there on file. All right. Now, let's go ahead and go to our second item up on the board. Take a look up here. I'm going to do a review of area and perimeter. So you remember area and perimeter? Area and perimeter, if you look at our previous lesson back here last week, let's go back. We talked about what area is. We talked about area equals height times width. Okay, height times width. So that is for area, we multiply in order to get area. So in this particular case, in this rectangle here, this is the area. Everything that's within the edges of the rectangle is called area. So that's everything inside of that. Okay. Outside of that, this is perimeter. Outside of the area is called perimeter. So perimeter is outside of area. So the perimeter outside we have to measure by adding, not multiplying, but by adding. Okay. And what do we add? Well, we add all 4, in this case, because of our rectangle shape. We add the width and the height, 10 and 20 is 30, plus 10 again. Yep, you're right, it's 40. Plus 20 is 60. Okay? So our whole entire perimeter for this area, 10 by 20, the whole entire perimeter is 60 feet. And for the area, 10 by 20 is 200 feet. Okay? So that's how we did area and perimeter. So remember that, okay? When I give you your problems today, okay? Remember those 2 formulas. This is formula 1 for area. Area is height times width. This is the formula for perimeter. Height plus width plus width. Okay? All right. If you get stuck, you know, you can Google it, okay? Then we moved on to our next math lesson. It's a couple of weeks ago. I'm sorry, a couple of days. Wednesday, there we go. Boom. And so we started with radius, which starts here in the front. Although you're getting the measurement, the entire measurement of a circle, you're getting basically its perimeter, and you're getting its diameter, and you're getting its radius, and your perimeter for that circle is called, that's the only difference. So what is circumference? Well, circumference is the perimeter of the circle, okay? So in other words, look here, this object, three-dimensional, okay? It has height, has width, okay? And in this case, it has depth, okay? So it has three dimensions, but we're only concerned with the radius, the diameter, and the circumference, okay? So take a look, okay? So for the radius, you see this line right here? It starts at the center and it comes all the way out to the edge, okay? That would be the radius. So it's half of diameter, because remember, diameter is from edge to edge, but it has to run through the middle of the intersect being the what we call the radius. So for diameter, we run that line straight across, and that gives us our diameter. So remember that radius times 2 equals diameter, okay? And I wrote that up here for you. Here's the formula. If the radius is 4 inches, then we know that radius times 2, 4 times 2 equals 8, so that the diameter now is 8, okay? And now, the third dimension you're going to measure is this dimension, and we call this dimension the perimeter of the circle, or the new word is now circumference of the circle, okay? So the circumference is the perimeter of the circle, okay? It goes all the way around the edge, the outside, okay? And so how do we get that? Well, there's a formula for that as well. You take diameter, okay? So you take the diameter and you multiply it by pi. Well, Mr. M, what's pi? Is it cherry? Is it apple? Is it pumpkin? No. Don't be silly. It's 3.14, and it's going to be 3.14 times 8, which is our diameter, 8 inches. Okay, I have it posted here, 8 inches. So I multiplied 8 by pi, and this is what I got, 25.12 inches. Okay, is the entire diameter. I'm sorry, circumference. Let me correct myself. This is the circumference. Diameter from edge to edge, going through the intersect, going through the radii. The radii is from the center out to the edge. Okay, that's the radii. Okay, so be careful when using pi. Pi you can use to get circumference by multiplying pi times the diameter, which is 8 inches. Okay, and that gives you 25.12. Okay, so there we've had our 2 review sessions, and on perimeter, and then of course on all 3 regarding circles, okay, or in this case cylinders, or in this case a DVD case, where I have all my DVD-Rs, recordable DVDs. So you have all that information now. Now that you have that information, I have questions for you, okay? So radius, diameter, and circumference. Remember those formulas, okay? Times 2, that'll give you, yes, correct, diameter. Good job, Orlando. And then if you go from there and you take pi, which is 3.14, I have it right here, 3.14 is pi, 3.14 times diameter, which is 8, times 8 will give us this. We now have our perimeter. We have our circumference, okay? The circumference of our circle, okay? And so with that information, you're a mathematician. Let me say it one more time. So with that information, you are a mathematician. So be mathematically inclined to get this done. And I want to make sure that if you have any questions, be sure to either Google them to me or send them to me through Class Dojo, or message me through Class Dojo, or call me. You have my phone number. Or email me at montano_c@aps.edu, okay? This is Mr. Montano signing off after I give you your class work. You thought you were going to get away without doing class work. Wrongo. Let me give you your class work, your assessment for today's assignment. whiteboard. All right, here they are down at the bottom here, okay? Let's see if I can't get my camera down a little lower there. There we go. So, question 1. I have a square that's 5 foot by 5 foot. I want you to give me the area and the perimeter, okay? Area and perimeter for a square 5 by 5, okay? 5 by 5. Then I want you to do the same for a rectangle that's 8 inches by 6 inches. And you know what? I forgot to put the inch symbol. There we go. So secondly, I want you to give me the area and perimeter of a rectangle 8 inches by 6 inches, okay? Lastly, number 3, I want you to create your own math problem equation using circumference, diameter, and perimeter. Okay? Using circumference, diameter, and perimeter. Okay? CDP or PDC, either way. Okay? That's a challenge for you today. Okay? So give me a problem for CDP. Remember, okay? Actually, it's not P. We're not doing perimeter. It's radius. Circumference, diameter, radius, or radius, diameter, circumference. I always start with radius, okay? So start with radius, okay? And the way that you do it, let me give you an example. Let's say you have a radius of 2. Well, you already know your formula for diameter. You take 2 times what we said, 2 times R. Right, good job, Luis. 2 times R equals D, diameter. So if our radius is 2 times 2, then our diameter is going to be, right, good job, Luis, 4, okay? And now for circumference, okay? So you know now to take pi, not apple pie or cherry pie, but pi, 3.14, okay, times what we got, 4. So you take 3.14 times 4, because remember we got radius, 2 times diameter. 2 times 2 is 4, our diameter is 4. Now take diameter, 4 times pi times 3.14, okay? And good luck with that. You're going to do great, man, okay? I know that you are. And we'll review that tomorrow. We'll review your answers for your assessment, your exiting tomorrow, okay? I want you to make it a great evening or a great day, whatever it is, whatever time it is right now for you. I want you to make it a great one, okay? Make sure to make someone else's day. If they're having a bad day or if you're having a bad day, make somebody else's day. That'll cheer you up, okay? Also remember to stay safe. Think healthy thoughts. Mr. M signing off from Studio 1A here in Montañosville. Talk to you soon. Visit with you soon. Teaching you soon.